What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Can Jesse Fix It non-deck edition. Today we are doing some wainscoting. This is a project I kind of had on the table for a while, just never got to it. But today, this week we're getting to it. So I made a couple mistakes on this one. As you can see, these angles are all wrong. There's gaps in the angles. There's angles that are just cut wrong. I had a digital angle finder. I thought that would work. And I also thought that cutting these in bulk, as I did with my living room, that I could just line these up going up the steps, but I couldn't. So the thing about my steps is that the wall is not even, so every cut had to be measured one by one, and then pretty much go outside, cut, bring back in, line it up with masking tape, make sure it's level, and then make sure these cuts line up one by one. So this was very time consuming, but we got it done. Ended up getting a bulk of it done, but still has a couple things I had to clean up. As you can see here, it's halfway up the top. This one was off because of the little lump in the wall from some drywall I did a couple years ago. So as a DIY guy, this pretty much tells me that, hey, you always have to think 3 steps ahead with any project that you do. So here we are in a good groove. I'm going up the steps. This day kind of went by a little faster because it just had a kind of work process I was doing. And then we were able to get everything lined up. As we got everything lined up, this is where I said, okay, let me grab the nailer and start nailing it to the wall. And my Ryobi brad nailer wants to stop working. So annoyed. This was the second Ryobi brad nailer I had. Ryobi is a beginner's tool, and I'm learning that these tools don't last at all. So if you get into these house projects, don't buy Ryobi. Definitely lean towards DeWalt and all these other tools, but not Ryobi. So in the trash this goes. Off the Lowe's, we needed a basic brad nailer, so I went with a Craftsman. Nothing too fancy, just as like, pull out if I have to do any framing or wainscoting or wall paneling. Just need a basic nailer. So first shot came out great. Time to get back to work. So here we go, back to the steps. I finally got everything lined up. I had to throw some wood filler and caulking on this wall just to fill in any gaps that I left. And then the next day, come back and sand all this down. As you can see, I got my run gear on because I did go out and run. And yes, I'm doing these projects and still running at the same time. So sanding all these down, wood filling and caulking down, make sure we have a smooth surface as much as we can. And then get the painting. Now, if those that know me, I don't like painting, but for some reason, this was very relaxing. I can't tell you why. But just having that brush, just going back and forth up the steps, just felt like very chill. Yeah, cue the painter's music. Anyway, here's the finished project. Wayne's kind of painting up the steps. Looks pretty good for a DIY guy. So yeah, can Jesse fix it? He sure can. Back to the deck on another day. Later, y'all.